Welcome to Jay's Gamepad, everybody, and all my fellow G's out there. Welcome back. Welcome. Sony. What is it with Sony and their lawsuits? So, for those that might not be aware, weekend just gone, Sony are basically trying to sue this company for designing faceplates for the PlayStation 5. I saw the article. I was going to do a video on it, but it was the weekend. I got caught up, life, you know what I'm saying? So that didn't happen. But lucky enough, there's a continuation, you know what I'm saying? There's a part 2 to this story. So, you know what? Let's just get into this article and see what I've got in it. So, Checkmate. Lawyers, DBrand returns with newly designed PlayStation 5 faceplates. So DBrand is the company that Sony's basically trying to sue people. They're basically trying to sue them because they're doing faceplates that Sony didn't think to do before they even released the PlayStation 5. So you snooze, you lose. That's basically the moral. But anyway, the moral of the story. Over the weekend, you might have read DBrand dispute with Sony over the company's replacement PlayStation 5 faceplates. In a nutshell, DBrand puts its black dark plates on sale, and sometime later, Sony legal team sent it a cease and desist letter claiming the product infringes on trademark as well as a patent over the shape of the plates. While the plates producers complied with Sony's letter, it's now brought dark plates back with a new legal distinct design. So do you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna say it. Yeah, I can't touch on it anyway. But so you're fucking right, Sony. It's your fault. It is really, really your fault. How is it, yeah, that like a company, yeah, like a games manufacturer company designs a console where you can remove the front and back of the plates and don't even think that, oh, customization. Like, let's design different plates for gamers and for fans and people that love our brand and love our platform and love our consoles. Like, how can Sony not even think to design multicolored plates? Why is it Sony didn't even think about creating a website or a platform where you can go and design a plate for your console? Like, I'm sorry, yeah, but like Sony and PlayStation, they dropped the ball. They really dropped the ball on this one. And if you wasn't going to do it, and you're going to design a console like that, somebody else was going to do it. And if you and if you don't have the foresight to see that we've designed a console where we can create a individualism in terms of the customization of that console, then that's your fault. Listen, other companies want to do what Sony didn't want to do, what Sony didn't even think about. Sony dropped the ball on. All power to them. I ain't got no issues with it, you know what I'm saying? Now, this article's more talking about in terms of them taking the pattern, copying the faceplates, infringement. That's not, you know what I mean? Like, that's not really cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, Sony owns the pattern. They have every right to try and sue them, you know what I'm saying? But Sony's only doing it because they're not reaping the money, not reaping the benefits. What Sony should do, if they had any fucking common sense, that they will go to this company and say, listen, we could sue you, yeah, but we're not going to. So, do you know what? Let's just do a deal, innit? For every faceplate that you sell, or every pair of faceplates that you sell, because you need two, basically, with every console, give us 60% or something. I don't know, but like, come to some deal, some sort of compromise, and basically allow them to mass produce faceplates for your console. That'd be a really good idea. Or maybe get a few of these companies or these websites that are doing faceplates, because I know there's others. This isn't the only company, but I think I think DBrand might be the first or the biggest one, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Don't quote me, people. Don't quote me. But you know what I mean? But common sense would tell you, do a deal. You know what I'm saying? There's money on the table. You don't think of it, so It's your loss, you know what I'm saying? You were late to the finish line, so therefore do a deal with them. Instead, they want to try and sue them. Okay, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy. Anyway, let's just get back to the article, people. Back to the article. Darkplates 2.0 aims to dodge claims of infringement with a new shape and design. Very clever. Very, very clever. D-plate. Very, 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 very clever. DBrand. Should I say DBrand? I said D-plate. Anyway, these faceplates confirm more closely to the inner part of the console, getting rid of the PlayStation 5 collar corners. Additionally, a vent on either side provides more airflow to the PlayStation 5 enormous cooling fan. That is really cool. See, this is what I'm trying to say. Like the fact that Sony didn't even think about these kind of things, and you got third party, different companies coming with different ideas and different concepts to different designs and shapes for the plates. And even and even plates that even benefit the console in terms of cooling. Bloody hell. Anyway, there's now also available to buy in black, white, and retro grey, inspired by a retro console that shall remain nameless. I will say it. The original PlayStation, the OG PlayStation, that's what they're talking about. That is the only grey console that I can think of, other than the Super Nintendo. But we ain't, you know what I mean? But they ain't talking about that. They're talking about the OG PlayStation. So I'm just going to say it, people. You know what I'm saying? So, look. This is smart of them. You know what I'm saying? They've redesigned the shape. And they've also done it to a point where it makes the console look slightly different. And it also benefits the airflow of the console. These are all things that Sony could have done, you know. These are all things that Sony could have done, but they didn't. They didn't have the foresight. They didn't have the intelligence. I don't know whether it was the arrogance, whether they were trying to cut corners, whether they thought that people wouldn't be interested in it, which is dumb and retarded to me, because why wouldn't people, gamers, fans, consumers, why wouldn't they want to customize their console? Listen, nobody don't want the same shit that the next man's got. You know what I'm saying? They don't. Everybody wants something slightly different. If everybody wants a PlayStation 5, people are gonna buy it. But if there's an option to have different face plates so that it looks different, feels different, maybe they want a different theme for their like setup in their like house or their living room, or maybe they got a feature wall or like a game, or like a games room, and they want the PlayStation to reflect that in terms of the color or the design. You know what I'm saying? Like, people want stuff like this. People want customization. You know what I'm saying? People want to feel like individuals in every aspect that they can. So it baffles me that Sony didn't even think about stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? You know, like the fact that they didn't even think that this could make money. It clearly does. You know what I mean? Like, it clearly does. Anyway, back to the article, people. Back to the article. Posting on its Reddit page once again, DBrand is confident that this new design is successfully closed to the loop on this dispute and neutralizes any future infringement claims from Sony. Very clever, very, 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 very clever. It goes on to suggest the platform holders will lose if it tries to sue over this new design. The difference this time is that we've created an original design for which they have no basis to allege infringement. DBrand says, if they want to try, they better get ready to pay our legal fees. But, oh god, damn. It's clear now that it's clear that DBrand has used all of its drama to as a marketing stunt for its new dark plates, and it's working. The new plates have been selling like hotcakes, with the third wave of stock not shipping until January. Bam, 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 but that is crazy. That is crazy. You know what I mean? Shots fired right there. Bap, bap, shot fired. Listen, DBrand was basically like, do you know what, Sony? Yeah, we got another pattern, you know what I'm saying, that makes the PlayStation look and feel slightly different, which also improves its airflow. Do you know what? It's a new design, it's a new pattern. You can't sue us for this, you know what I'm saying? You can't sue us for this. Now, this is what happens here when Sony tried to take the high ground for something. You know what I'm saying? They got egg on their face. You know what I mean? They look dumb and retarded. They didn't even think about like doing like different customizations and plates, which is stupid to me because they brought out different different colors, controllers. So if you're bringing out different color controllers, don't you want to bring out like the same color like plates to match the controllers? Like Sony are just dumb, innit? Like they are dumb. Like their whole marketing strategy, I mean, the intelligence, the incompetence is all over the place, innit? It's, you know what I mean? Like it's all over the place, and they look, they look fucking stupid, innit? They look dumb and they look stupid. And like I said, they could have easily gone to them and said, listen, let's do a deal. You know what I'm saying? You can be our number one supplier for for the plates, work with us, you know what I'm saying, we give you the seal of approval, so forth and so on, just give us 60% or whatever it's gonna be. But no, they didn't want to do that, so like they wanted to try and sue them. So you know what I mean? So DBrand was like, do you know what, yeah, fuck this shit, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, they know they are slightly wrong, because you can't take a pattern and try to do other designs of a company and think you're not going to get sued, especially when you're making peas. Sony wants that money. So DBrand's like, do not go fuck yourself, you know what I'm saying? You ain't producing them, we're producing them, so we're just going to design enough of design and pattern for it. And you know, it's going to work, because you still ain't providing for it. You ain't got the infrastructure, you ain't providing for it. You can hardly even produce your console, let alone some plates, you know what I'm saying? Whether Sony trying to cut corners or whether they're trying to save money, like I said, maybe they didn't think it was worth it, it was going to work. Again, egg on their face. So, you know what I mean? So, and you know what? It's genius. DBrand, genius. You know what I mean? They jumped on this wave, you know what I'm saying? Because Sony are the biggest company, the bigger company, you know what I'm saying? Everybody knows who and what they are as a company, what they're meant to represent and so forth and so on. They are the giants in this playground, you know what I'm saying? They are the big kid in this playground. And DBrand was like, cool, you know what I'm saying? We just switch up our tactics. We play a different game, you know what I mean? We play a different game, switch up our tactics, and we still make that bread while using you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like using all this hype, all this buzz, we would use it. We jump on the wave on the surfboard, you know what I mean? Surfing on it. Oh shit, we're still making money. We're looking good, baby. I mean, riding that Sony wave, looking good. So in a sense, yeah, because Sony, again, didn't have to force out all the intelligence, now, you know what I mean? Now DBrand has switched up. Sony are helping them. They've helped them indirectly because of Sony's incompetence. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love to see it. I love to see it. I love to see it. You know what I'm saying? And do you know what? Like, you know, at the end of the day, yeah, I don't particularly agree wholeheartedly with companies ripping off other companies' products and brands and you know, covers and plates or whatever it's going to be. I generally don't agree with it. But in this case, if Sony, as the brand, the company, are not producing something that clearly there is a demand and a want and a need for, and they're still not doing it, then I don't have a problem with someone else stepping in and being like, do you know what? If you ain't gonna pick this up, and you're gonna leave all this money on the table, we're gonna take that money. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with it. That's why I said to you at the top of this video, Sony smart. If Sony was smart and intelligent, they would partner up with them, but they didn't, and they tried to attack them, and which they were in their right to do. But again, you created all this hype, and DBrand was like, you know what? Go and fuck yourself. We switch it up, and we ride your wave, and we will still make money off your product. So, dear oh dear oh dear. And the funny thing about it, Sony still has issues with getting consoles to a lot of store outlets, to a lot of gamers, to a lot of people. But this company's still making money off them. I don't know. Anyway, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please tell me what you thought of this article. You know what I'm saying? Do you agree? Do you disagree with my thoughts and my opinions? Do you think Sony fucked up? You know what I'm saying? Do you think that now DBrand has switched up the pattern and stuff? Like, do you think Sony still has a right or a leg to stand on to try and sue them? I don't know. I don't personally think so. You know what I'm saying? I don't personally think so. Again, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a solicitor. I don't really know the finer details in terms of patents and copyrights and so forth and so on when it comes to like stuff like this. But I don't think Sony does personally, and it just is what it is. So let me know what you think in a comment down below. I really would like to know. anyway. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please like and subscribe and hit the bell notification if you like man's content or any of my content. You can hit me up on the social, Twitter, Instagram and Twitch, jaysgamepad across the board. You ain't got to type, tap, press, anything else but that, you know what I'm saying. And also if you want to hit me up on PlayStation, then my gamer name is MrGhostProtocol. And yeah, that's about it, people. That's about it. So I guess I will see you and speak to you real soon.